Hello everyone and welcome back to Art a la Carte. When you come to the point in your art journey where you decide to level up your art supplies, going from more of a student grade color pencil to a more professional brand, it can be a very expensive jump. And something that I always encourage people to do slowly, unless you have, the funds to just jump right in there and purchase the full set of whatever medium you're wanting to get into. And I encourage everyone to take it slowly as you begin to integrate into those professional brands. I did that with my watercolors where I had a student grade set, and as the colors slowly began to run out, I would replace them with a professional brand. That can help to ease the financial cost of upgrading your art supplies. Now, certain brands of color pencils are open stock, which make this really easy. Another way to do this is to buy some of the smaller sets, and that's what I did with a Faber-Castell. Now again, I've already done a video where I talked in depth about the Faber-Castell color pencil set and gave you my thoughts in comparing them with Prismacolor color pencils. So I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this video so you can check that out. With this piece, I wanted to try to get a little bit more realistic. Realism in me, my style is definitely not a realistic style. It's something that I like to push towards. I'm not trying to become a realistic artist, but it's always good to push your comfort zones, and so realism is one of those areas. I also want to try the technique where you use baby oil to kind of blend your color pencils together, and you'll see that later on in the video when I start using a paintbrush. That's just a generic brand of baby oil, and I found it did work pretty well for me. The thing I would caution about is not to get too much on your paintbrush where the oil is like pooling on the paper, and I wouldn't do it right off the bat. Though I was able to continue to lay color on top of the paper where there had been baby oil, there was a definite difference in texture of the paper. It was a lot smoother. It was a little bit harder to get that color pencil to stay. So you just want to kind of play around with this. I also would recommend not starting off in that technique with a really nice piece that you're working on. I would do a small piece like this one I'm doing, or just try out some swatches and work with it that way. There is definitely a slight learning curve when using the baby oil. Now in this 12 pack of color pencils, I got a white, a dark brown, a light brown, a kind of tannish golden brown, light blue, dark blue, a magentish kind of purple color, a red, orange, yellow, light green, and dark green. And I used all the colors except for the dark green and light green. I threw those in at the very, very end for kind of a little bit of a background color. But the only reason I didn't use them in the actual horse was because the yellow and the blue mixing together brought my green in there. For this piece, I wanted to try to use all of the colors in it. I thought it'd be kind of fun. Even though I had 12 different colors to choose from, really I stuck with 10 of them. So if you are looking for a beginner set of color pencils and you have a limited budget, I would recommend getting a starter kit like this 12 pack here. Whether you choose to get a Faber-Castell or a different brand, I think Prismacolor also has a small 12 set. These colors work great. I'll leave a link to where I got this exact set in the description of this video, along with all the other art supplies that I used. If you're wanting to learn more about using color pencils, where I talk about improving your color pencil skills, and I'll leave a link to those videos in the description box below. But just a couple quick reminders is to take your time. Color pencils are not a fast medium. While you build up those colors and those layers, watch your pressures so that you can slowly build those color levels up. my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss other videos like this. I post 3 new videos each week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit it with a big thumbs up. And if there's something specific that you'd like to see in upcoming videos and tutorials, let me know in the comment section below. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!